And we're back here once again with another episode of the MSK show. And this is going to be episode 331. So I hope you guys had a great day. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend that is ahead of you. And in this episode of the MSK show, just in a little bit, after we have our usual guy bro conversations that you guys always know and love, we will be doing
I think you always know and love.
We will be doing a comic book review on Absolute Batman #9. Can't wait to dive into this. I surely do love reading me some Absolute Batman. It surely is a highlight whenever I can just dig into this series because it's always very, very fun. Just when I'm reading it, I'm going like, damn, why can't I be Bruce? Buff, rich, white.
I don't want to be Bruce in this. I don't want nothing to do with him in the next like 3 issues. I want absolutely nothing to do with him. You don't, dude. Wait till you read the next one. Next week we got to read 10.
We got 10 next week. I opened it. I have it.
10. Yeah. There's a panel in there. I showed Savage Dad because we were talking, and I was like, dude, you got to read you got to get up to the Bane arc. I was like, what I loved for all the people that talked shit.
Yeah.
They must be. They haven't read it, of course, because why would they read? Like, they're fucking retards anyway. But like, this is some of the best Bane stuff since Nightfall, and it's, dude. There's a panel when you see it in the 10th book, the sense of dread that comes over you from reading, and like I felt dirty when I was reading that book. I felt like I was like, oh man, I don't like this. Like I liked it, but at the same time, I was like, oh my god, dude, this is so fucked up. And you remember like how we were talking about like at some point Batman's friends, like Bruce's friends, are gonna become his rogues gallery.
Oh, we knew that going in, yeah.
Well, when you see what happens,
I can pretty much picture what happens to Croc. Wayland, because even the cover on Absolute Batman issue 12 pretty much shows it.
Yeah, but it doesn't. You don't know how it happens.
Yeah, that's the scary part because he's been gone for so long.
It's what happens to his other friends though is so fucked up. It is so fucked up. Like, and I was reading the book, right, and I'm like, I think it's issue 12. It might be 12. It's one of them. I know it's not 13 because 13 deals more with Catwoman and Harley Quinn. But it might even be 11. It's one of them, right? It's one of them. But like when it happens and you see what happens to especially Ozzy, dude, I cannot wait to talk about that. It is so fucked up. I kept looking at it going,
yeah. And this is my problem when I read Scott Snyder's tweets on Twitter is because when he says stuff about Absolute Batman that I've already kind of seen like the seeds get planted for, it's like, damn, it's like a car crash. You know, you don't want to look away from it because you want to see it crash. And then you see it actually unfold. Like you already know what happens technically to Croc. Based off like he was knocked out in the last issue, and then
he's been missing for a while. Yeah,
you're like,
they still don't know where he is. Right,
that's some fucked up shit. Before we get to the book, that's some fucked up shit Alfred did. He knew what Bruce could have went through, and then just said good luck. It's like, dude.
Well, here's the thing though. Like he could have right said what he wanted to say, right. But there's also a reason why he didn't, and you'll find out because there's one of the books. I think it might be the next one or the one after. He tells a story of what he wanted to say to Bruce, and it's through the whole book. Yeah. And then at the end of the book, they kind of turn it on its head, and then you're like, "Oh, that's what happened." Fuck.
Yeah,
it's a total twist, and it's awesome.
In the first arc of Absolute Batman, he was trying to get in Batman's good graces. He was trying to be his friend, and it's like when that relationship unfolds and Bruce finds out, like, hey, you could have told me this. That's gonna make things a little bit more awkward.
I don't know. Right? I don't know with this Bruce. I don't know with this.
Okay,
yeah. He's so like doesn't give a shit what other people think. Even if he would have told him, who knows how much he would have listened.
Like you know what I'm saying? Would he think of that as an act of betrayal that you kind of
because I don't know. I don't think he. I think he's using him. He's a means to an end. Now, I don't know how much off panel Bruce has accepted him, but you'll see. Like he still even like plays him off like "fuck you, dude." Like you'll see. You have to read. You'll see.
No,
you'll see what I mean. But it could be. It could be. You could be right, and that could be seen as that. But the stuff that happens to Bruce, I don't really think he's thinking about Alfred after this whole Bane thing.
What they always do for like movies and TV, like when you find out that a friend knew about something.
Correct. Yes. It's always like a big betrayal.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
don't know if
a
it'll
big
happen
deal.
with this book, but it would be kind of interesting to see how that would play out. Like, how would he view Alfred hiding information from him that he already knew about in advance, because they had that meeting and he should have told him right there when he had a chance, but he didn't tell him it.
Right, but and even if he did, like I said, would he have listened? That's the
Probably
thing.
not. You're right.
That's the thing. Would he have listened? So even if like Alfred, like, and then they could use that, they could, at some point. But with what happens to Bruce coming up over the next few issues,
God,
like it's
after
it's
seeing
cool.
what I just saw, it's almost like what's that DJ Khaled meme? At that moment, he realized he fucked up.
I don't know who DJ Khaled is, so
it's a freaking saying or something. But before we get into reviewing Absolute Batman number 9, Lapsed Comic Fan is apparently someone who played fighting games competitively. You played Street Fighter competitively. So, what was the first Street Fighter game you actually played?
The original Street Fighter 1.
Okay.
Not Street Fighter 2, but like Street Fighter 1.
Okay.
It was awful, but I played a lot of it.
What made you want to go competitive in Street Fighter? Was there a person you watched?
No, fuck no. I didn't give a shit about that. It was the advent of like being able to play versus. When Xbox 360 came out and they re-released Street Fighter 2, the World Champion, they had a quarters mode where you could have 4 people in a room, right? And you had it was like you put your quarters up, whoever was next, but the guy who won stayed on. Okay. And you could play all cycle around, and that was it. And I met this kid. His name was Sophie Chan, and he was like the best player that I have ever played against, still to this day, that I have ever played against. Like, this dude was good
above people that you've even fought at Evo.
It's been so long though. It's been like 6 years. You know,
you retired? So, like, did you retire after getting that far?
No, it's just I got out of it. There was no like I'm done doing this. It's just I haven't played like competitively in a long time. And once like my youngest son was born, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I had to be here all the time. Like, you know, like my other kids, when they were grown, it was different. But when you got a little one that wants your attention all the time, like kind of have to.
Well, you're not one of those parents that sack parenting for video games. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, I can't say that, but I mean, look, man, I made a lot of mistakes with my other children. But this one, I didn't want to make those mistakes.
Okay, so you're not a black dad. Okay, good.
I mean, that's you saying that. That's you. You always have to break everything down to race and gender and all that stuff. You always do. You always do.
You had a two-faced side. You had that evil side. Then you had
that might be true, but you definitely break everything. Like just like yesterday when you were talking about a woman, you were like, I was talking to a light-skinned black lady. Like that mattered. Like it mattered in the context, of whatever. It's always that with you.
That's that cop shit that I learned back when I wanted to be a cop. It's just that.
Oh God, shut up! But you wanted to
yelling
be a
at
cop.
me.
God. No, there is no. Just because you wanted to be something doesn't mean you have any. What were you doing to prepare? To be a cop.
When I was about 14, 15, they have this program in our city. I'm pretty sure they have it in your city too.
No, probably not.
It's called a police explorer thing where kids who want to become cops can learn the ropes of it. And something that I learned because he was doing the presentation, it's like they always describe someone to a cop on a call like this is a this person. So my brain ever since then is like I'm describing people as this. I've never got over it.
So now you are so full of shit, right? You just do this because you love race baiting. Like it's dude. The first thing. Do you remember the first thing you ever said to me?
No, I don't remember shit with you people.
Yeah, with you people, exactly. The first thing you ever said to me, I got in the thing, right? Never met you, never nothing. This is the first thing you said to me. You went, hey, man, what's up? I was like, hey, man, what's up? You were doing your thing. And you looked up and you said, do you like black women? And I went, what? And you were like, Lord. You know, because their pussies stink and they're animals. That is literally the first thing you ever said to me.
That guy sounds based as hell.
I mean, I mean,
Dude, it's like that
I guess
video.
that's how I start out conversations.
Oh, dude, it's like that Family Guy episode where Peter sits down to Quagmire and he's like, "Who the fuck starts a conversation?" I'm like, "That I just sat down."
Like, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't know if you know how to hold a normal conversation. I've never had one with you,
Good lord.
so I
But
don't know like how it works. You know,
so you got
I don't know.
far. You got far with Street
I
Fighter.
did pretty well. I did
Yeah.
pretty well, yes. And it's been a long time, but I will start playing again, and we can play.
You ever
some,
get that
some...
itch? That itch hasn't come back to like really just grind it out to get back to that
No.
far as you were.
No, because like it's more casual now. Like I like playing single player games and playing story and.
Does your locals, do your local comic book shop or locals in general have a community of Street Fighter
So
players to play with?
they have in Pittsburgh they do, but not like not in my town. Fuck no, dude. My
So you have
town's
to
like
go to
fucking Andy
Pittsburgh.
Griffith.
So you have to go to Pittsburgh to like have a play testing group for a Street Fighter.
They have like, or I could just play online.
You could, but you know how like
I don't want to have a play testing group. I'm not 5. I don't need to be around other
get
people.
better. You and your friends.
No, you get better by playing people better than you. It doesn't matter where it's from. Like, what am I gonna do? Go to Pittsburgh and play a bunch of people who I'd whoop the shit out of?
Could.
Like if I was playing a different game, maybe.
Yeah.
Like that, you can go to this place. It's called the Beehive. It's a cafe. In the back they have like a big screen. They do nights where they play like Tekken and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. I just like playing the game. Period. Like I mean, I've done enough to where that was, and I'm also older, man. I don't want to fucking hang around you guys. Like in real life.
I don't want to hang around, dude. This is the thing no one really understands about nerds. I just hate it how people always paint nerds as these saints that don't do anything wrong. It's like you've not been around nerds. I understand most general nerds are all right people.
No, but it's not that they don't do anything wrong. It's that they're non-threatening. That's the thing. Like if a fight breaks out at like Dungeons and Dragons, you're way less likely to get hurt as opposed to a fight breaks out at a basketball game, a pickup basketball game. Or like I'm not worried about like dice hitting me in the face as I am fists.
I'm more worried about them stinking. I'm pretty you were an evil. These people stink. They don't take showers. That's
There's
a real
lot.
thing.
I will agree that there was a lot of stink going on. Comic-Con's the worst. I will never go to Comic-Con ever again.
Which one did you go to?
I used to go to San Diego.
Oh, okay.
I went to San Diego twice, and it was like, dude, I felt bad for all the cosplay girls because so many dudes were like, "Can I take a picture?" Oh god, dude, they had like green stains under their armpit. I'm like, and dude, when I told this story before, I was like, dude, the amount of sex between the ugliest humans on earth that happens at Comic-Con is unbelievable.
This is something that people don't understand. If you don't actually interact with a bunch of nerds at that level, they will never understand the foul stench that is on these people because they literally don't shower.
It's not everybody. It's not everybody. It's a very small, but it is there. It is there. But like, dude, I think it's just more like you have a very skewed way of telling stories. Like your way of telling things is everything is either all this or none of that. As opposed to a middle ground where like 2 people out of 500 could smell and you're like, everybody stinks. It's the worst thing ever.
Most of the nerds that I've interacted with, these people don't take showers. Now keep in mind, there's just the nerds in California.
The nerds you interact with like on here, dude, you could tell my hair's still wet. I literally just took
you guys. No, I told you this before. You are in the minority with other people here. You're a normal human being. You take showers.
Yeah, but there's a lot. Trust me, dude. There's a lot.
But even outside of the smell, what I can't stand sometimes about nerds is like people will awkwardly hover you and you know they want to speak to you, but they don't. They do that like weird cockeyed thing where they like just stare at you. I'm just like, dude, you want to ask me something? Just ask me something. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't. I just tell them to go away.
They're just the mega antisocialness is so cringe. Like it's cool every once in a while if that's just who you are, but like every one of them are like this. It's so weird.
See, you can't say everyone. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about. You speak in such generalities. It's way too hard to talk to you because it's like every single person is like this.
The Mexican ones that I met were pretty cool. I'll say that. Mexican nerds are awesome. I'll say it.
What is up with you and race? What's it like? Seriously, what is up with you in race? I want to know. I need to know why this is such a sticking point for you.
I just think certain categories of race offer different experiences.
But why is it always a race thing with you, though?
It's a law of averages kind of thing.
I guess so. I guess. Or why can't it just be shitty people?
Oh, that's what I used to say. But then
because I've met a lot of shitty people, bro, that are all sorts of different colors.
Yeah. No, you're right. In general, people are just fucking pieces of shit.
Not all of them in general. I have met
You think
way
so?
more,
You live in the mountains away from people.
I met way more good people than I have bad people in my life. I live up in the mountains because I couldn't take the bustle of the city anymore.
Yeah,
like going to work, doing that. It's not that. It's just people on top of each other, on top of each other, on top of each other. I need like space. But I like having social interactions. Like I like doing that type of stuff. Right? I told you, and it's true. It's true, dude. You are like you everything with you. It turns into it. It's like it's crazy
what
to
I'm gonna
me.
say about what Bruce is doing in his book with that one lady.
Well, dude, like I remember us talking about the Flash one time, dude. And you turned it into like this like big trans rant, and I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with the Flash?
Which one was? I don't remember. Maybe
like, what does that have to do with it? Of course you did, because you do it all the time.
It's like that reel you see on Facebook where it's like the black friend. Here's my black friend experience, and me's the black friend.
I can't say that's a black experience because my best friend is my.
I saw one of your close friends on your show last night. Or you had
my
your
buddy
show?
John.
Yeah. So
yeah, he's a good dude.
I know you have. So I know you said you have two more. Who's the other one? The one that likes Absolute Batman. Was that him?
John likes Absolute Batman. Yeah, he reads comics.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, John does.
So he was reading comics as long as you have, right?
I mean, he was doing it as a kid, but not as like intently as I do.
Oh, okay.
But he still reads stuff. Like he'll come over and borrow books all the time. The stuff he would like to read.
You gonna have him over for Thanksgiving coming up?
No, he has his own family and stuff.
Oh, he's married? Oh shit, this man's already.
Dude, he's as old. He's like only a couple years younger than me.
Good lord.
Like people have like families and girlfriends and like wives and shit, bro.
No!
Not fake like you, not like I'm going to go fuck my wife, whatever that means. I don't even know what that means.
You say my wife's hot and I'm gonna go bang my wife.
I've said that, yes, but that's actually real.
True.
I don't know what it means in the context of how you're saying it.
My couch never left me.
See, that's what I've told. Like, there it is. The wife is a couch. Like, it's a very odd experience being you.
Well, it's better than having sex with a vacuum cleaner. Like, holy shit. I mean,
are those your choices?
Good lord. No, I don't want to turn that thing on. I hate that thing sometimes.
Like, I mean, I just don't understand why you can't just go get a woman. Like, how you're supposed to be the Riz master.
No, so this one lady I've talked to for a few weeks, it's so odd because I'm almost thinking about just dropping her because she'll teeter in and out of like wanting to talk, which I understand. A lot of people do that, but it's so inconsistent.
But what's wanting to talk? What does that mean to you?
It'll just be like we'll talk once, maybe like every 2 weeks.
Like you mean just like conversing, like speaking at each other.
She said she wanted to meet, and then I said, "Hey, could we meet on this day?" And she said she couldn't because you know how women are. X reason why they can't. And
no, I don't. I've been with one woman my entire life.
She's expressed reasons for wanting to meet, but she just hasn't really made the effort. Like I've said, hey, if you want to make this happen, I'm free on these days. Let's make it happen. But you know how like you don't want to keep bringing something up if they already said no.
I have no experience in this realm.
I forgot.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
I don't have like the stuff that people bring up. No, I don't. Like I'm not.
You're the same thing as Selena. Selena's never had these problems either because she only dated.
I don't know who
Iron
Selena
Oxide.
is.
That's Iron's wife. She only had just the one.
Why would I be talking about her? I don't even know who she is.
I'm using her as a reference.
But why?
Because you said the same thing she does. It's I've only had this one person, so I haven't had this experience, which I find it's good actually. A lot of people.
Well, yeah, it's not failure.
Yeah. See, it's not failure. I'm just striking out. Okay, which is failure.
You realize striking out is failure.
I have not hit any home runs, but
so you're a virgin?
No, I've had a lot of sex. Obviously,
I don't believe.
Oh, sex
a
is
lot.
Gross. Sex
a
is
lot.
Gross.
What is a lot?
Well,
what is a lot to you? No, it's not. It's completely not.
I don't want to look at women in general. I just like my hobbies in
Wow,
general
dude.
more.
Wow.
Dude,
Wow.
hobbies bring me happiness. That's what gets me through the day. Thinking about doing this show.
I mean, maybe that's that, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But maybe you shouldn't call yourself the top G Riz Master then.
Also, thinking about how screwed Bruce is in the next issue just got me thinking, like, damn, he's probably fucked. But that's the universe we're gonna be in.
Definitely is. I mean, it is the universe that he lives in right now.
Holy crap! I just picture him meeting the Batman in the main timeline, just being like, wow.
Yeah, I don't know when that's gonna happen. Because, I mean, I know DC KO, they said that it's not supposed to have any effect on the absolute universe.
How long do you think KO's supposed to last? That's a lot of matchups.
I think it's like 5 issues, 3 or 4 issues, something like that.
They're going to cram all that in 4 or 5 issues? That's crazy. Okay.
I mean, that's not that crazy, dude.
Unless they're having fights like 2 panels, and you're right then, yeah.
They could be fighting constantly, you know what I mean? Like, so,
God, people always say I'm nothing without the chat.
Warren's no. Here's your problem with the chat. Okay, I can tell you what it is. You think that every single thing that someone says in the chat is directed at you. So you'll bring stuff up and you'll be like, "What does that even mean? What does that even mean?" And it's like they're not talking to you. They're conversing with each other.
Oh, I know that.
Or you'll bring up stuff. No, you do not. Or you'll like say something that was like 40 minutes ago. You and fucking King Style are the worst at that. You two, like, just like the Dragon Ball Z thing, dude. I made a comment when you guys were talking about the Oscars, right? I was like, because you guys were like, oh, this was definitely the reason why they did that. And I said, you guys speak in opinions, which you say is fact, right? 30 minutes later, you're talking about Dragon Ball, and you're like, oh, that's not, no, we know Dragon Ball. That's why I'm like, the fucking Christ, dude. Like,
oh, I remember also, no, I was talking to Gray too, and he said something about movies. I was like, they admitted, I know I can find it, several admissions of these people being like, hey, we should probably have the people that are going to vote on these movies actually watch, because, that's pretty disingenuous that people are going to be given awards by a committee that apparently is supposed to have watched the movies. That's pretty fair to ask. Like, that's a fair thing, right?
Yeah, that's not the comment I made, though. I was talking about you were talking about that there was a specific movie was made specifically for a simple for a certain reason. And I said that is actually not the reason why they made that movie. They made that movie to be an Oscar movie. That's what they did. Like, it's like you can look it up, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but I'm just saying, like, the chat thing, that's the chat thing that I think that you do.
I learned this.
Good.
No, because I learned that if you banter with the chat, you get a more interactive interaction,
Yeah, no shit. Why do you think I always talk with How many
that's why
times have I said stuff to the chat and you're like, oh, why are you talking to them?
No, that's why I said I intentionally know. It's just creating a banter kind of thing.
Dude, you are so full of shit right now. Look at you. God. You are so full of shit trying to play off the top G Riz Master persona right now.
Aura farmer. I'm gonna be an aura farmer.
You're an oral farmer, all right.
Okay. I'm not going to any Diddy parties recently.
Throat goat.
Okay. I'm not Ethan Van Sciver. Okay.
Dude, if you want pizza, apparently he knows a really good place. He might want to meet you in the back alley.
I just have to know, why was it a pizza parlor?
I don't know. Why was he?
Why not like an auto shop, like a car shop or something?
What I love about him is like how he just vehemently denies like trying to blow some dude.
Even though the guy on Kiwi Farms, I know you saw this, detailed it in such a way.
There was no way. Yeah, because he didn't deny other details. He just denied the act, and it's like.
So you met this person randomly alone?
Yeah, so why was he there?
Yeah, so like if you deny the act, but you don't deny that you met this person alone behind a pizza parlor in a car, it's like, were you guys? I mean, me and James do that. He parks here next to my house and we just start talking. But I don't blow James in the truck,
It's I mean, okay.
That's a party now. WC, what's up, man? How you doing, dude?
It's What's up, Gray? What's up, Lunchbox? What's up, Z? Emily?
How you guys doing?
Orange Avenger. He doesn't even need these guys.
Oh, hey, all these dirty, filthy clout chase. No, but
he doesn't need us. I feel so hard in my feeling.
No, but the same thing with him, because I know you know this a lot more with Jeff Johns. Do you think with Ethan he gets that syndrome where, because he tries to create this persona with Cyberfrog, that Cyberfrog is all of this, that, and the third. Most people know this guy from his DC work and his shit talking. Barely anyone, I think, gives a fuck about Cyberfrog, if I'm being honest here.
I don't know, because his Cyberfrog thing did reach like over like $1 million.
Yeah. So
I can't say that. I can't say that, dude. Like, like, here's the thing. I don't pay enough attention to him. Like, I really don't. I'll be honest. Like, that's why, if you remembered, like, why I asked, why do you guys hate this guy so much?
Oh, I blocked him a long time ago.
I don't pay attention to him enough. So I don't really know.
Odd to mention that specifically. It's just so weird. It's like, Sparkles. Hey, just be like, hey, I didn't blow this guy. And I don't know anything about blowing guys because I'm very
Code Monkeys. Code Monkeys was a great show, man. Larity was one of my favorite characters.
See,
same with Black Steve.
Warren does this to me too. See, both of us get this, Miss Sparkles. No, Warren always talks to me. We talk.
Yeah, you won't even let her on the show. So I mean, how are you gonna like start siding with her right now?
No, I don't allow her on shows where we have an established thing. If she wants to have a conversation, we can set that up. I can't bring her. I'm not bringing her to a random show we're having a panel on. Like, that's not an invite.
Well, you don't even let me on panels. So I mean,
you were on like 2 weeks ago, like a week ago. I swear you were.
I have said many times I would like to be on panels with Gray and Warren, and never happens.
Good Lord.
Never happens.
Good Lord.
Never happens.
I will give you. I extend Gray's contract to you. Remember we spoke about this? Gray's contract is getting renewed.
Now you stop with your contract talk here. We have been in arbitration for many weeks.
We're gonna be fighting over Gray. Gray is overrated. What in the world? Okay,
Gray is not overrated.
Is Gray underrated or overrated? I don't know. That's the hard thing.
No, man, he's perfectly rated where he is. He's a good dude.
Gray is a solid as a panelist. I've seen, not like looks. I've seen him before. I'll give him. He's a solid 8 out of 10. He gets a little too crazy, but
he's a 10 out of 10, dude.
Oh, I'm the 10 out of 10,
dude. You're not even. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say.
One time you said I'm not even people. That's
you aren't people. You are not people. I'm being honest, dude. Like, I try to take our conversations in segments because I don't know where they're going or what's happening half the time.
Oh, no,
3/4 of the time.
I did want to ask you this: is your son feeling better because he?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. He did. It took like 2 or 3 days, but we ended up going to Chuck E. Cheese on Monday.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
So, it sucked, man.
Good.
So yeah, she's
okay.
Good. Yep.
Okay, that's good.
No, they're both good. So I as much as it sucked having them sick, it was like kind of.
There was one time I laughed.
Kind of nice because I actually got to like hang out and like play video games.
The thing you said, I think it was last week. No, the week before that, he got sick. You had said that you were busy all day, and then he could just go in the refrigerator and grab a drink, but he came downstairs. Your basement and just said, "Hey, Dad, can I get this drink?" Son, you could have just grabbed it before you got. That was actually genuinely pretty funny.
That's what he does. That's what he does. He does.
Ask the mom.
Dude, you want to hear something messed up that happened today?
What happened today?
Okay, so I had my nephews over, right, and we were messing around.
Yeah.
Like they're in their 20s, and we were messing around, and they're Xbox guys, so they don't ever play PlayStation. So they were on my PS5. They were fucking around. Someone was playing Stellar Blade, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you've ever seen Stellar Blade.
I've seen gameplay of it.
Okay, so there's some revealing costumes in Stellar Blade, right?
A lot of
there's
them.
One where there's like a G-string, and like you could just see her ass, right?
It's my favorite one.
David comes downstairs. And I was like kind of proud, but at the same time, I was like, what the fuck? And he sits down in his little chair and he's like laughing and stuff. And like my nephew's like panning the camera because he's, messing around and it shows her ass. And he's like, wow, that's thick.
He got it. You showed him jiggle physics.
Hold on. I didn't. But he's only 8. Why did he say that? And then he goes, I want to slap that. I went, go upstairs. I was like, get upstairs.
No,
Like,
you're supposed to fist bump him. You're supposed to be like my boy.
no, he's 8 years old. I said I was a
That's
little
from
bit
all the
proud
Power
in there,
Rangers he was watching. The
but
Power
his
Ranger
mom,
chicks did it to him.
his mom was kind of like, and I went, "You're thick too."
Ah.
So yeah, it was
That's
actually
because
hilarious. My
you hadn't
nephews
watched
were
Power
dying,
Rangers,
dude.
and those women are beautiful.
They were dying.
Good Lord,
My
man.
nephew James was just like, "All right, David." They were encouraging it, and I thought it was funny, but the way he did it too, and it was like, it wasn't like a random. He said it in the right context.
You should have high-fived him and offered him the first beer. He's 8. Good Lord.
No, I mean, I am a bad parent when it comes to that. When my oldest son was 16 and we went camping, I kind of like laid everything out on the line for him. Like I told him, like at the time when I was like smoking pot and all that stuff, I was like, so this is what I do and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't want you to do these things, but I don't want to be a hypocrite. And I was like, if you are going to do this, which I don't want you to, do not do it outside of our house where you could be in trouble.
I think every parent says that. Like pretty much if you are going to do this, just don't do this.
No, they don't say that. Most parents
you
are
would
like,
think a lot.
Fucking Christ, what are you doing, kid? But, like I can honestly say, like none of them, I don't know if my daughter does. I don't know. But both my sons, like my older sons, for some reason, they have probably because of how I was, but they're very vehemently against like alcohol and drugs and cigarettes and stuff.
Miss Sparkle says, I don't drink. I never drinked or smoked anything. Not my thing.
I didn't offer him weed. I just said that's what I do.
Oh no, just
I didn't offer it to him. It was just like I knew at that point in time that I could tell by the friends he was like hanging out with that's probably what they were doing. Like just because it was like kind of like the same way that I was.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like, dude, I don't want you to get in trouble like that. So,
I don't have kids, so I offer kids at the bar.
Is that in between writing Squirrel Adventures of taking over the universe or saving the universe? Because that's a great book in itself.
Oh shit! My kids have known for years. I'm far too lazy to hide anything. I just don't smoke in the same room.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm sure they knew. My wife also doesn't give a shit, so like she never cared where I smoked, but I did. I personally did. I just didn't want them to think of me in a derogatory way.
So he's still in school, your youngest son. When do they have their Thanksgiving break or whatever?
I don't know. I think it starts the Monday of the week of Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. It's usually like
and then they go back that following Monday.
You got any plans for Thanksgiving this year?
Yeah, we do this. We do the same thing every year.
Okay.
It's just like me, my wife, and my son. My wife will make a ton of food, and then after we eat dinner, my sister, her husband, her kids, and my other sister and her kids will come over. We'll eat dessert because my wife will make like 5 or 6 different pies and cakes and shit.
Wife making a whole buffet? When does she start?
Oh, she did. Hers probably like 6 a.m.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
She does the pie stuff like the day before and like makes them all and then cooks them that day. She'll put them in the freezer because she makes all like the pie dough. My only job is, she says, just like keep the kids out of the kitchen. That's the only job that I have.
Leftovers from after, very, very good.
She makes this thing. So she makes this like thing that's awesome. Like she'll take the turkey, like stuffing, potatoes and stuff, and she'll make like this like leftover casserole where she puts all the gravy and all the stuff on the bottom with potatoes and then the stuffing on top and then bake it. It's fucking fire.
Good Lord, man. We just got to get through Halloween.
She makes a lot of homemade bread too, which is really good.
We just have to get through Halloween, and Halloween coming up. Warren, we got to dress up for Friday when Halloween comes up.
Oh, I'm definitely coming on for that.
I want to be a Mexican. I'll get a sombrero. That's what I want to be.
See, race again. Again. I want to be a Mexican.
What's wrong with that? We got to dress up for Halloween. I haven't did it.
Well, if you're going to be a Mexican, just don't show up for the show and me and Warren can do it.
What can I call it? The last full lunchbox. I've never been more jealous of Laps. You have a wife too. That makes you food. Good lord. I don't know what I'm gonna be.
She does do good. Like, she didn't know. I'll be honest. Like, when we first met, like, she didn't know how to cook at all. Like, at all. I was doing most of the cooking whenever we first, but she wanted to learn. Like, that was all on her, because I didn't say, "Hey, woman, you need to do blah blah blah." Like, I never did that. Like, we would, like, when I remember, because I was like working in restaurants when we first met. Like, I remember, dude, like, one of her when she was pregnant, we lived about 2 miles away from Shop and Save, and it was like 3 a.m, and like I was trying to be like the good husband guy,
Yeah.
And we were watching a movie, and she's like, "Man, she had cravings." She was like, "I want ribs." So I walked to the fucking 24-hour Shop and Save, and I made ribs at like 3 a.m.
Dude,
and
can you blame her? Ribs are fucking great. I would do that for ribs. Ribs are amazing. Yeah, I was gonna ask you that too. You're supposed to be on Iron Show today for a guest.
He said that they weren't doing it today.
Oh, okay. Hope
that's what he told me. He said it said that he had family or something that he needed to get to the airport or something like that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, because he told me the same thing earlier this week when we were supposed to have the one-on-one. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
He
So
said,
that would make
"Hey,
sense.
I actually got family in town, so I got to postpone again. We got to get someone to the airport at 3:30. Said, "I'm really sorry, dude." And I was like, "No need to be sorry. I mean, it's your show.
Just do it next week. It's not that bad,
Well, dude, like we started having children when I was like 18. So like,
you started like young, so
yeah, I didn't care about walking to the store. I just rolled up a blunt and fucking walked to the store with headphones on.
Choosing family over clout?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, that's what I would do. Like, if my wife came down here right now and was like, "Hey, you need to leave," I'd be like, "Peace."
You're trying to choose your wife over me?
Oh, every time.
Okay, good.
Every single time.
Every time. Oh, God, my heart's breaking. Gosh. No, goodness. So, like, when you say you drive out, because you drive out to get stuff, what's
like what?
Cause I remember you said to at least get to your comic book shop, you had to drive like at least to almost 30 minutes to an hour away
for comics.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
Well, I mean, I don't really do that anymore. I haven't been to the comic book shop in a while. I've just been ordering them.
Oh, okay.
Just because, like, it's just like I said, man. It just got to the point where I was going there every single week, and it felt like Wednesday was coming so fast every week. So
they do creep up when you do this kind of hobby.
I was like,
Wednesdays creep up so fast. Yeah. Lapsed. I got a disheveled black man.
Oh my God, you are the worst. Disheveled.
Disheveled?
Yes.
My God.
That means like you're unkemptly. Like you.
I might be illiterate. Just saying. I might be a staunch illiterate. Oh, what?
What? My wife's not like that, dude. She doesn't do tests. That's never a thing with her, dude. She's very straightforward.
I think she just wanted ribs at 3 a.m. in the morning.
She just literally wanted ribs. Yeah. She just did. That's just the way she is. Like, she doesn't, like, my wife is like the type of woman where I wake up, I have breakfast, then she's like, "What do you want for lunch or dinner?" And I just
she would give you breakfast for dinner too.
When she'll make, if I ask, but like when I wake up, she'll hear me stirring upstairs and she starts making food. So I don't know.
Oh, you just have the dream wife. Yeah, that's
no. She's just a very good wife. Like like she does very nice things for me. I cannot complain in that.
No, I mean, you essentially have the American dream. You have a picket, you have a fence, you have a dog.
I don't have a dog
yet. You have a dog yet.
No, I don't want a dog.
Your son's gonna ask for a dog at some point,
and he'll be told no.
He can't have a dog.
I don't want a dog. We had a dog.
I remember that. Yeah,
I had it for 20 years, and it died in my lap, and I have never.
What about a cat?
Yeah, I just never will happen ever again.
Yeah, I know how you feel when you. Yeah.
No, man. Like, I don't know. Like, Avenger. Like how. Like, I'm very weird with like how other people explain their wives and like their relationships, and like, oh man, my wife, that, like, I've heard people like, oh yeah, my wife made me move my stuff to the basement. That shit would never fucking happen. Never. Never fucking like stuff like that. We've always been straightforward with each other. We've always been like, she likes the fact that I like certain things, and like she doesn't look at me as a problem. Like she knows that
if she respects your hobby, that's different.
She knows like if she needs something, like all she has to do is ask. Like I'm just saying, like I don't have those same issues that other people have. I'm not saying that we don't fight. It's not like perfect. You know, we've had many, you know.
That's because you're mean.
Like before, like we've had a lot of problems before, but like it's only by the grace of God that she's still here with me. Like I'm being honest, like I was a piece of shit for a very long time.
For me, from what I've observed, even when I was with certain girls, when like I told them about nerd stuff, it comes from a place of like either they're embarrassed of it and they don't want to be seen with you around it, or they just don't respect it. Like she respects that you have a hobby. That's
well,
the clear line
you know how like you hear people like say, my wife would get mad at me for playing video games.
I heard that a lot. Yeah, I heard it a lot.
Dude, if you would look at some of the hours that I have in some of the games on PlayStation.
You said you played like 15 hours on a game.
There's times where that happens. She
knows.
Like
game you like Final Fantasy. You said you played Final Fantasy.
Well, when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out, she was like, so hey, are you like, I know you're playing your game. Well, she plays video games as well. Like she has a PlayStation 4 upstairs in our bedroom.
So she's not one of those Candy Crush gamer girls.
I don't know. I don't know if she does that. I don't know.
No, like girls sometimes.
No, I know what you're saying. Like I don't know if she plays that. Like I'm saying, I just don't know.
Oh, she has a PS4 and she games. Oh, that's cool.
Like her favorite game is like she was really into like Rainbow Six Vegas for a while. She was playing the shit out of that. She was like in some sort of clan with a bunch of people.
Okay, so she's an FPS. So you like single player, but she's more of an FPS kind of gamer.
She likes first person shooters a lot. Yeah, she ended up getting no, she does play like Fortnite with David sometimes.
Oh, okay.
When David plays.
Sense.
Yeah. But like she likes the Demon Hunter game, which is fun. I like that. I like the fighting in that game. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. It's kind of like
those
that
games.
style.
Those games are very fun. I like those a lot.
Kind of like that, or like the Dragon Ball Z fighter game.
Dragon Ball Z Fighter. I took that one. I had that one too. Yep.
Yeah, whatever that was. It's kind of like that.
Does she play? Is she gonna play Does she like Call of Duty or Battlefield? Is she gonna get?
Okay, so she doesn't play Call of Duty, but she will play Battlefield with me. Yes.
Are you guys gonna play Battlefield? You got it.
Yeah, I have it. We haven't played together yet because I've been playing Ghost of Yotei. I'm about to beat it. So like after that, yeah. Well, Borderlands 4. We've been playing that.
So Ghost of Yotei, no spoilers. Do you like the game? Do you generally
fucking A? It's awesome. It is great. And I'll say this. The woke thing gets thrown right out the door because the first time she goes up against a dude that's bigger than her, he takes her face, shoves it into the ground, and then throws her out the door. And she lands like right in her face in the mud. And she's like, oh, fuck. I gotta like work tactics around this guy because this ain't gonna work. Yeah, but she's a badass though, dude. Like, and it's cool, man. It's brutal story right from the beginning. It's a brutal story.
How many hours you and your wife are gonna clock in for Battlefield 6?
A lot.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you prefer Battlefield over Call of Duty most of the time in general?
I don't really play Call of Duty, so I can't say. I haven't played Call of Duty since like Call of Duty 2 on PC.
Shit, last one I played was Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2.
That might have been like 2005.
My wife plays Skyrim. I still consider that pretty casual. There's a lot of people that still play Skyrim. That is true. I guess she plays Monster Hunter with me though.
If I played Monster Hunter, that would be something she would play with. She would definitely play that because I've seen it. I've wanted to try it, but I just never gotten into it. That is something that I should play or try to play because she would definitely play that.
I know you said you didn't really get into Marvel Rivals all that much too.
So I tried it and it was just like, I don't know. I don't like the Fortnite style-y graphics.
Oh, like Battle Royale kind of thing?
No, Battle Royales are fine if they're like I used to play like a lot of the like Team Fortress 2. stuff like that.
I love that game.
It's not a battle royale, but like, you know, like I don't mind battle royale games. It's just like, I don't know. There's something about that's the style of graphics and like the gameplay itself where you're literally just like spamming the R2 button. You know,
did you guys what about Apex Legends? Did she play that?
We had played Apex for a little bit, but no, that's just not something
your
that
thing.
We play. It's not that. It's just like we've just never. Yeah, okay. We just never really got into it like we did other games.
Halo,
Halo was great, man. Halo 3 was so much fun.
That was the 360 one, right? Halo. Yes. So
Halo 3 was so much fun, man. I spent way too much time on that game.
Did you?
But Doom and like Doom Eternal are like Doom Eternal was like one of my favorite games.
Oh, God,
and I liked Doom the Dark Ages, but it wasn't. I didn't think it was as good as Eternal, but it was still really good.
Extraction shooters get like 5 seconds of attention from me before I move on.
That's very true. I agree with you. Orange. 100%.
Yeah, it's kind of like racing games too. Once you actually play it a few times on the track, you're like, eh. Like I
don't know. It depends on what kind of setup you have. Because I'm building an awesome setup for the PS5 VR2 for Gran Turismo. So I already have like the steering wheel and the clutch.
You have a wheel? System. Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I'm building a box though. I want the whole thing in a box, like so. Yeah. See, exactly, Orange. Yeah, it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more fun that way. Especially whenever like you can actually put like the manual driving in and you could pop the clutch and like pop your e-brake and
it makes
stuff
it feel more immersive. Yeah. Are you gonna play 2K26?
Which one?
The one that's coming out.
NBA?
Yeah, NBA 2K26, yeah.
I don't know. Orange, I have many VR setups. I use my HTC Vive probably the most because it's the most interactive, but I do love the PS5, I think, has the cooler first party games. Like when I played Horizon Call of the Mountain and VR, I was blown away, dude. Like that was like when the constructs in front of me were solid. And like it was like I was blown away. The first like 10 minutes of that game, you're just looking. I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing.
So wait, VR. Did you ever get the Oculus Rift then?
I have like 4 or 5 Oculus. Yes. Dude,
Are you one of those people that go outside and just play like that?
No. Okay. I had like the dev. So I had like the dev kit back in the day where you had to actually like put it together. No Man's Sky was pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I
got Quest is great. I have a Quest too, but I bought the 3 because I wanted to play the Batman game. And as soon as I bought it, my middle son, he was like, "Oh, you got one of these? Cool. Can I use it?" I was like, "Yeah, and I've never seen it since." So
yeah, I remember the biggest VR game to come out. The last time was the Arkham game. Yeah, your son just
he just ganked it. He just ganked it and was like, "Yeah."
Oh God, but no, it's just we're almost done with the year. And we're coming up on.
I mean, there's a lot of games that I like to play, but like I said, a lot of them are. I am a JRPG nerd. Like I love like Dragon Quest stuff like that. But there's also other games, for that I've always played. Like if something I see that's fun or good, like so the last games that I've beaten were I played Expedition 33 and I beat that. I loved that. The Indiana Jones, the Circle, I can't remember.
The Circle,
Great Circle or something.
Circle. Yeah.
That was fantastic. That was a lot of fun. Let me see. I could tell you here.
You had Borderlands 4. You said you liked that.
Borderlands 4 we're playing.
Did you play Elden Ring?
Okay, so here's the thing, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, so I am the worst person to talk to about Souls games. Okay, because I don't think that I made it up. And you can look at my PS5 thing. I had beaten Elden Ring, and I made it a point that I look at games like God of War and like Ragnarok. You put it on Give Me God of War mode, right? And yes, while you can play strategically in Elden Ring, you can also just roll around and beat stuff, right? It 100%. It just 100%, right? You can. So, and I still liked the game, but I didn't like the aspect that I could do something that is hard just to be hard. You can get away with doing that. Now, if you play like Sekiro, that game, like yes, the parrying and stuff like that. You can roll around, but like, yeah, it
Elden
just
Ring is my jam. Okay, so we have
right, exactly, Orange. Exactly. That was my point. And I've said, like, go play Doom on Ultra Violence and then unlock Nightmare, right? Go do that. Or go play like Stellar Blade on the hardest level. The game, it's very hard when you play bosses or you run into like a harder enemy, but it doesn't punish you just for the sake of punishing you. It's not hard because the game just wants to punish you. It's hard because where you're working your way up to, the battles get increasingly harder. Like in the first God of War 2016, when you go up against the Valkyries, each one of them gets harder and harder and harder and harder. And I loved Stellar Blade. Yeah, but it was fun as hell though, right? After I beat it on the hardest level, I unlocked the full frenzy mode, and that shit was hard as fuck. That shit was great. But I beat Elden Ring in like 60 hours by rolling around. I made it a point to do that.
What about Hollow Knight? Did you play that? That just came out. Hollow Knight Silk Song?
The new one, the Silk Song?
Yeah.
No, I haven't played that, but I did like it. Like I said, I'm not talking shit on the Dark Souls and Elden Ring. I'm just saying, like, that's kind of what my point was.
Oh,
yes,
Doom,
you
the
can
Dark
play
Ages.
strategically.
You're talking about. Yeah.
But now, like, no, Dark Souls. Are you talking about Doom, the Dark Ages?
No, I mean, when you mentioned Doomed, so I was like,
okay, so the games that I played Ghost of Yotei, which I'm still playing now. Borderlands 4. I played the shit out of Cyberpunk. I played that like way too much. I play a lot of the Star Ocean games. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. Astrobot, which I thought was a lot of fun. Me and my son played that. Indiana Jones, The Great Circle, Expedition 33. Doom, The Dark Ages.
Silent Hill. I know they're promoting Silent Hill right now currently.
I just downloaded the Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remaster, which I'm very happy about. Horizon Zero Dawn, I went and rebought that because they came out with like a HD like a 4K remaster of that game, which was great. The Horizon games are freaking phenomenal. I bought the Ninja Gaiden 2 Black remake.
Are you gonna get Ninja Gaiden 4?
Yes, of course. Hogwarts Legacy, I beat.
Damn, this guy just games so much. Holy shit.
Space Marines 2, me and my buddies beat, which was a lot of fun. I got pretty much near the end of the beta for Path of Exile 2, and I just re-downloaded the next part of that. Rise of the Ronin. That was a lot of fun. Man, that was a surprising game. That was awesome.
Good lord. Woof. Horizon Zero Dawn is okay if you like that. You'd like Monster Hunter.
I loved Zero Dawn, man. I liked Forbidden West too. I thought Forbidden West was awesome. I just like those games for some reason. Mafia, The Old Country, I beat. Let's see what else here. It's hard for me to read without my glasses.
You're good. Give me one sec.
Black Myth Wukong, I beat that.
How many times did you beat The Last of Us?
Just once.
Oh, okay.
Dragon Quest 11, that was a long time ago. Ni no Kuni 1 and 2, I liked a lot. Sea of Stars, I beat that. Judgment and Lost Judgment, Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy 16, the Mega Man Collection, World War Z Aftermath. I loved playing that with friends. I thought that was a very underrated game. Returnal, I beat that. I thought that game was really cool. Spider-Man 1 and 2. Spider-Man 2 pissed me off so bad. It did. God of War Ragnarok.
Last of Us beat my butthole red. 10 out of 10. 10 is what I'm rating the pain. Yep, a lot of people did not like what they did in Last of Us 2. That's just, no one even liked it in the TV show when that happened too. And they didn't. Who else could you blame? Can't blame incel gamers because that was just a bad decision, obviously.
No, but yeah, there's like I'm down to play with anybody. If anybody wants to play any games, just let me know and I'll play. If I don't have it, I'll go out and buy it. I'll try anything. If If it's multiplayer, I'll play. I don't care.
All right, let's get to.
You might have to show me the ropes on some games like that I don't know, but I'm more than willing to play.
But
whatever.
yes, because I know you said this earlier before we started. If you do ever play 2K, just Knockout, which is if you don't want to let me know.
I'll fuck with it. I'll download it.
Yeah. What else did I want to say? Because you're gonna have to face the top G here. No, those are all jokes.
Give me 3 rounds and I'll end up killing you.
Whoa! I can last. No.
He said Orange already whooped on him.
No, my wrist was really hurting.
Oh my. Yeah, I know.
I got arthritis. Dude, I'm old like you. I got arthritis. Come on, man.
You just suck. It's okay.
Oh God, the shit talking is already here. I can't wait. I'm gonna go on Twitter and just tweet this out. I can't wait to clap Laps Comic Fan, and then we're gonna play a best of 5. And then if you win, I have to eat crow. We gotta set up the narratives here. You know
what? Like you think you're gonna win?
Me, I always win. I don't lose to people.
All right. Okay.
Hey,
that's good confidence. You know,
I do have to download Street Fighter 6. I've not played Street Fighter 6. The last one I played was Street Fighter 5. I do want to play Street Fighter 6.
I will definitely play you in any Street Fighter.
How much does Street Fighter 6 cost right now? Because I want to get it very soon.
I don't know. I don't really look at what games cost. I just hit buy.
Unless you gift it to me, because you're my best buddy, old pal. Just kidding. What if I was really like that?
If you want it, I don't care.
Street Fighter 6. Okay, year 3 character pass is $30. Like, well, that's a $30 addition. The base price is $59. Holy fucking shit, dude!
Is that like a lot?
Oh, that's all. Game? I used to pay this quite a bit when I used to buy games pretty consistently, but $60 to drop on that, Jesus Christ! Last game I bought was when Steam had that sale for all the Arkham games. I bought that, and I bought the Guardians of the Galaxy game. And then I bought like the Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Orange. When you said $60 for a full game with DLC, that's
no. My bad. The DLC added is an extra like $30. It's like $20.
That shouldn't be like that if you get the season pass. It should be less.
Season pass, you're probably right. I probably should just get that, honestly.
If you're gonna do it, just get season pass. But anyway, if you want to play the damn game that bad, I'll buy it for you.
If you do, I will make love to you and be happy.
I don't ever want that to happen. Or just maybe don't ever like touch me.
Oh no,
ever.
It's character pass. That's the thing.
Just don't ever do that. That'll be fine.
Yeah, if you want to play it, I love Street Fighter. I will play it. You know.
Right.
Now, if you give me a hug,
I don't want that either.
Whoa, my hugs will gift life.
My only people who hug me is my wife and my children.
Whoa! You ever had a black son?
What?
God, good Lord. If you buy him something, have him to make him play it. If James, I literally didn't have my computer set up to do it.
Yeah, how long did that take?
To be fair, that's because I was procrastinating, if I'm being completely honest here. But,
Jesus. All right, let's fucking talk about this damn book.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. So, having sex is overrated.
Oh, stop it with your crazy, stupid
stuff.
Why
are you yelling at me?
Because you say the dumbest shit. You say stuff that has nothing to do with anything.
There was sex in this book. Croc walked in on them. I'm a genius. Okay, I'm joking. All jokes aside, let's get down to business. No. Okay. Watching too many movies at this point. Let's have some fun here, boys. Hey, everyone. I am MSK, a.k.a. Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys
Air traffic control to MSK. Can you wave in this next airliner, please?
I would like to.
There it is. There it is.
Whoa. Are you Tom Hardy? Are you Bane from The Dark Knight Rises?
I just saw your hands. We need more hand movement, please.
It's Gotham's Reckoning.
Where's the goddamn hand movement? This plane is stuck in the air.
Then you have my permission to die. God, right, I'm not gonna lie. That part in The Dark Knight Rises where he's back broken and he's Bane's next to him. It's like, then you have my permission to die. It's like, God damn, fuck.
I was born
in the darkness.
God. MSK, you think you're the Riz Master?
Break all your body. Oh God, this Spider-Man 2 featuring Miles Morales.
Oof. Here, you know what the funny thing is though? Like, as much as I don't like, he was born with blackness itself.
Blackness itself. Yes.
There it
yes.
is.
Yes. All right, let's go. Let's have some fun. All right, Wusaw quality
Yeah,
content.
make
is
sure
coming.
you get these hand gestures down perfectly, or they won't know what you're doing.
I'm gonna be obviously an intellect.
You got to do the this thing, and then the this, and then the
right.
Just make sure you get it right.
You think cringe is your ally? MSK was.
He was born in the dark.
A topic? We don't have topics here. We're just clout chasing bastards here. All right, let's get down to business here. What the fuck?
He did it. He started.
No. What the fuck is that? Oh,
no one cares what's happening outside where they can't hear it.
You are one of the human beings of all time, truly a human.
Listen,
to ever exist.
That's great. Whether you like me or not, do the hand gestures, fucking wave in the planes, and let's do this comic book.
This is where I wave in my wife to come talk to me. Okay,
your couch doesn't move, bro.
That's true. All right, let's get down to some fun. Hey everyone, I am MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this.
You didn't do them. You are specifically not doing the hand movements because I called you out on them. You only did this one. You have to do them all.
Oh my God. It did not on command. I just
do it every time. It's like Tourette's.
I have to have some signals of what's going on. All right. Okay, let's go. Gotta get this done. Hey everyone, I am MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a comic book review on Absolute Batman issue 9. So if you guys have not had a chance to check out our previous comic book reviews on Absolute Batman issues 1 through 8, I highly recommend you guys go and check out our comic book reviews on Absolute Batman issues 1 through 8. That way you guys can understand how we felt about each individual issue going into this one. So we had the Zoo arc, we had the Absolute Freeze arc, now we're at what is called the Abomination arc. So this book was very, very good. We haven't had a chance to, read and review Absolute Batman for a while. Not because of him. It's actually me, because me getting my comic book fucking books in is a fucking pain in the ass sometimes. Not because I didn't order them, it's because, of my current living situation where I have my wife go get them. No, all jokes aside. This series is very, very good. The series is amazing. I enjoy reading Absolute Batman books every single time I read one of these books. It is such a damn blast. And this Bane design definitely caused a storm online. My only real issue with it is that his head is too small. That's it. Everything else is fine, in my opinion.
The thing, though, like, if he's not all venomed up, right?
He looks fine.
But here's the thing: I don't think his skeleton can grow, though. It's only the muscles, so wouldn't his head stay the same size?
Yeah. Also, I'm being honest here. If you guys have played the Arkham,
I'm just saying.
Because you have and I love the games, but the main thing they always kind of messed up on, outside of Arkham Origins, which is like one of the best Bane portrayals, the first two Batman Arkham games had a horrible Bane. That Bane design is terrible.
Ugly. I thought the Bane design was fine. I know the head looks a little bit weird just because of how, I think it's more the mask. But if you look at it, it's only his muscles get bigger. The thing that I think is weird is if Bane's skeleton can't, the bones don't get bigger, it's his skeleton must be made of something else to support all the weight from the muscles that get bigger. So I didn't have an issue with it at first. I was like, okay, well, no,
you
sorry.
Don't like Joker's design.
At first, no, I don't mind Joker's. He's just a guy.
Oh, okay.
That thing that everybody's talking about, at least yet, it has not happened.
Yeah.
And even in the Absolute Evil book, if you read it, he's just a dude. he's just a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it definitely looks weird. Like it does. It's just as a character, he looks weird because like if you bring out, if you go and look at the, where is it? Where do I have it? I know I have it somewhere.
The Nightfall omnibus.
Like just Nightfall in general, right? And you
Yeah.
look at the first one. I mean, it's still like, look how weird this looks, dude. Look at that. His head's tiny. So what the fuck? Like, it's like the same shit.
I think that's drawn better.
I don't know. Dude, look at his back. His back is like the size of fucking Mount Fuji.
Dude, this guy's titty is as big as my entire body.
Of course you would say titty.
Okay, his chest. Oh my god.
This one's not a bad Bane one though. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's a decent Bane.
That looks very good. I like that.
Like that's not bad. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I know I get what people are saying. And I totally understand it. But I think the writing is so strong in this that it supersedes whatever stupid that he looks. So
you know what I really liked about this book compared to the other ones? Because I know this series kind of teeters on that horror element too. This one really teetered on the suspense and horror and thriller elements. It was very well done.
It goes more into suspense and like I'm pretty sure it's the next one. I'm pretty sure. But number 10, there's one. It's either number 10 or 11, and I think it's 10. But there you'll get a definite suspense and dread.
Yeah,
you have a very big feeling of dread in one of those books. I can't remember.
Right, because I'll also make a reference to a show you just had, and if you guys are watching this video, go subscribe to Labs Comics Fans' last panel YouTube channel. You said the impact of movies. When I was thinking about that title, when you watch a horror movie and there's an isolated setting the characters are in, I think that amplifies the type of book or movie you're watching. And this did that a lot. When you realize he was isolated away from everyone in this place and he's just gonna fight this guy alone, that amplified the stakes a lot for me too. And I was like, man, that is just it's so well done. Oh, I love it. It's awesome.
I'm like terrible when it comes to horror movies. Like I like the old like Universal monster movies, Bill Dracula and like the Hammer movies, but like horror movies, I'm not the guy to go take. Like I find them funny. Like I just don't get scared of that stuff for like jump scares, obviously, because you don't know something's gonna happen. But like horror scary stuff, like I'm just not that guy. But I do appreciate them because of the atmosphere and like the sets. Like I always say, like if you watch the original Frankenstein, it is campy, but that first scene where they're in the graveyard, man, the shadowing and the black and white, it looks fantastic.
Yeah,
looks so cool. So like I like that, like you were talking about, like the setting and the atmosphere, and it can very much make your senses feel more while you're reading or watching, for sure.
So we'll start it off, and we get our amazing ad. Okay, I'm joking. Also, like the ads for DC books they can be very, very hit or miss, but this book did a very good job of not like interrupting your suspense with an ad. Hey, here's this ad for this Superman movie you've probably already watched and seen like 1,000 times. Thank God you didn't do that. So the book starts off pretty much with two guys realizing,
they're like two representatives of countries, and they're like fighting needs to stop, and they're coming to a truce, basically.
Yep. And then right as they come to that truce, Bane appears. Hello.
Yeah, Bane's like, hey, I need these countries to actually fight. So which one of you guys is going to, turn on each other? And the one dude's like, neither of us will. Nothing with it. And the guy's like, I'll do it.
This is how you can tell in these situations if you have real friends or if you have just people that'll straight up sell you out. That guy sold him out so fast. He was like
so quick.
And then Bane pretty much establishes what I feel like the that movie Ant-Man 3 when it failed to establish like King as a threat. I feel like this did it in a way that I want people to understand. When the villain comes in and he does what this guy just did, that's how you set up a villain. He sets him up by Bane literally crushing that guy's head completely like a balloon.
Yeah, and you see the eyeball come up between his fingers.
Oh God!
Like he just grabs the opposite guy who didn't agree. He grabs him and just goes and just squishes him like great.
And then after that, Bane says to the guy that sold the other guy out after their treaty, hey, I need you to, kind of amplify and escalate this situation right now. And he basically needs this conflict to keep arising based off what was talked about in the first page of the book. and then he gets a call from Gotham or someone from Gotham because he said he has employers. So I know you've read ahead. Is his employers revealed later on? Because I know he said he has employers.
No, if you remember in the book before, they said it's time to unleash Bane. It was Joker.
You're right. Okay. Glad you remember that. And then he gives this speech about like something that was said in a time of peace. It was the quote is go ahead.
No, good. I was to say if you read Absolute Evil, so they kind of get where all the main villains from the Absolute books all congregate together, right? All the main people pushing the buttons on everything all congregate together, and Joker kind of comes out and like sets a plan in forth. Like he tries to say like, this is what we're gonna do. And even Ra's al Ghul, who's in the main bad guy for Superman, Absolute Superman, he's even like, okay, yeah, I'm behind what you're saying. So obviously Joker is a guy that you don't fuck with in this world. So he's super powerful. It's like he's like the opposite of Bruce, where he has all the money. He's like our Bruce, but with the Joker's mindset.
Oh, that's insane. Oof,
yeah,
that sounds
so he controls like everything. So it's like, yeah. But good.
So this setup is pretty much like when you watch a movie and two guys have a treaty and the villain comes in and goes, nope, that's not happening because I need this war to keep happening. So after that, we get the this artwork is so, I get it's disgusting and weird. This is the 2-page spread you get.
Did you see Bane's face in there?
Oh, so weird.
And did you see the other face in there?
I think I did. It's
if you look right
the bottom or the top?
It's in the middle, right? If you look at the A in Abomination on the second page, after the N, look down a little bit, and you'll see a mouth, and you'll see.
Oh, you're right. I see. You're right.
Yeah,
oh,
and you want to know what that is? Do you know what that is?
Tell me. I do not know.
Is this? I can't remember. Is this the book when Batman tries to escape that he runs across a mass of a person and there's all these hands and faces? Or is that in the next book? I don't remember.
Be in the next book.
So that's Clayface.
Oh, that would make sense. Huh.
Yeah. So like, I don't know if they're supposed to be saying like this is the muscles of Bane, but when you meet Clayface, it is a disgusting glob of like tons of humans.
Why does Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta go so disgusting with these books?
I don't know, but I for the people shitting on Nick Dragotta's art, dude, I think he's killing it in this book.
Yeah, don't bring back Dustin Gwynn for a guest appearance anymore. Don't need that.
God, don't ever do that in any book ever. I could do better than that. And I suck.
Your 7-year-old son could draw fucking stick figures and make it look better.
That was terrible.
So to pick off from where the last book left off, after the prologue of this book, Waylon Jones, who is eventually going to be Killer Croc, he was kidnapped and he's been gone for 3 weeks. And Bruce apparently has been going absolutely insane on the Falcones and the Maronis. He's beating up people that are obviously doing crime. He's not beating up innocent people.
But he's trying to find them.
He's trying to find Waylon, and he's beating up these criminals so bad they're running out of ambulances.
Yeah, they literally show like ambulances filling up, and the drivers are like, "God damn it, Batman!" Like they have like nowhere else. So, someone literally rode someone in on a bike. That's how. That's how many people are getting their asses kicked.
So for those idiots on Twitter that are going like, "But Batman would no," he will destroy criminals that are causing crime. That is his thing. Not gonna beat up innocent.
He's not gonna hurt innocent people. No.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not getting in. I've seen that stupid conversation, and it's a very dumb conversation because I'm going to say again that I don't think that Batman is going to go after illegal immigrants just for being illegal. He would leave that to whatever organization is doing that. He's not going to do that.
And then after that, he gets in contact with Barbara Gordon, and he said he leaves her a piece of a helmet of his or whatever, and he says, "I need your help."
Yep.
And then after that, he meets her on I think it's a street or whatever.
Yeah, it's the Gotham Zoo. It's outside the zoo.
Oh yeah,
because you can see like in the top left corner of the zoo, because the zoo's been derelict and closed down and like stuff like that.
And he says, "Hey, I think you're a good cop," but he's just asking like, who took him? And God, they took him where? He says. And then they have this meeting where you have Alfred and his other friends, which is it Penguin, Riddler,
it's Ozzy, Riddler, and Harvey. Yeah.
Yes. So they have this
and
meeting.
Alfred's there.
Yep.
And I love how like they're saying all the stuff, and then Alfred says stuff, and they're like, "Who the hell is this old guy? Like, who is this?" Because it's true, they don't know who the hell he is. He's just there. It's like, where did you pick this fucking guy?
It's like they're Power Rangers now. Now they have a 6th Ranger now.
Yeah, and like, you know, they're all arguing about like the plan that he has to go into this arc, you know, and they're all like, this is crazy. And Bruce freaks out and he's like, you guys wanted in on this. This is what this is.
Yeah.
And I thought that was very powerful because it's like as messed up as and like non-plan, like the planning that this Bruce does is nothing like the planning that our Bruce does.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah.
This is more like he's like, okay, where's the stuff going down? Okay, I'm going in. You guys will help me get in. And that's like it, you know. And
yeah, he's not the super strategic tactician mastermind.
Right. And now he was at the beginning because he had how much time to plan for the party animals. This, though, just happened. And he's been off his rocker for 3 weeks as opposed to like calming down and collecting his thoughts and trying to make a plan and figuring it out. He's just been going beating everybody up, trying to take out as much of the competition as he can to find Waylon. And he was looking in the wrong place the entire time.
So there is a lot of setup here because they did talk about Arc M, I think in issue 2 or 3, where
they talked about it a bunch because it was like they had brought it up in issue like 2 or 3, like you said, but then that was the place where he fought the Mr. Freeze. Was Arc M. That was the place where Matches Malone. Remember, like when he had all the holes in his face and started bleeding all over the place?
I remember that.
Yeah,
because I remember Alfred mentioning in like issues 2 or 3 that there's a lot of these Arkham places.
Well, there's different ones. There's like Arc A, Arc B, Arc C. The one that's in Gotham is Arc M, and it's like the most sinister one.
And then in this part of the book, they describe just like, I guess its origins of when it started, and people that go in there usually are not seen anymore because earlier in a page before this, as it's revealed that Croc, his best friend, has been gone for 3 weeks after that last issue. So that's pretty concerning. If you've not seen a friend in 3 weeks, no one knows where this person's at. That's pretty dangerous. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, especially after you find out about like how close the friends were, because like when you see him as a kid, they didn't seem as like they were close with the movie theater part stuff, but he was like very defensive after his dad died. He was not letting people in, where this you actually see, which I thought was smart of them to do, how good of friends they were and how much they had each other's backs.
Yeah, and they actually emphasize this more after the conversation they have with Arkham, and they're planning to get in and have Bruce save and get back Waylon. So Barbara and Bruce's mom have a conversation. She wants Gordon to get back into it.
It's not Barbara. It's
not Barbara. Martha.
It's Martha and Jim, who I think they're banging. I totally do. Or something's going on there, right? And basically Jim's like talking to her, is like, I'm not going to be running, you know, for mayor again. And she's like, you need to get back in the force, blah, blah. He's like, you know what? No, he's like, you've supported me this whole time. It's time I support you. What's the plan? Like, what are we going to go and do?
Jim. Jim has a conversation with Martha.
So how is Jim, by the way?
Oh, I don't talk to Jim. My best friend Felipe, who's a 4-foot tall Mexican, loves me.
Oh, so you have Felipe now.
Yeah, he works at Home Depot. He's like, I'm strong. He does forklifts. No.
Oh, wow.
So after that conversation,
that's not gonna go well over with Jim.
So after the conversation between Gordon and Martha, Bruce.
Wait, we get to your probably favorite part of the book, because they actually finally showed sex happening in a Batman book, where he was probably like, oh my God, I knew it. I knew that's what they do all the time. They were just banging and fucking, and that's all they do.
No. I was like, damn, Bruce lowered his standards to have sex with an animal. So, you know.
Oh, shut up.
God.
You're the worst. You're the worst.
I'm joking. It's a joke. God damn it. What are you, Dave Chappelle? So,
yes, I am Dave Chappelle. Can't you tell?
So Bruce and Selena are having gross, disgusting sex. And then, you know, Waylon knocks on the door because he basically tells Bruce, hey, I got this fighting opportunity to go up against this guy because this other guy couldn't get in because of the weight class.
No way. It's great because so Waylon's a boxer, right? And this is such a cool throwback. He's actually going to fight Bibbo Babowski, who Bibbo Babowski is Superman's friend, who is a sailor. He's an ex-sailor who did some crime and reformed because he had an interaction with Superman, and he's like Superman's biggest supporter. And he's the guy who, whenever he talks, hey, Superman, and they actually spell it with like 2 O's instead of Super. It's like Sooper because he's like, stupid. But it's cool that they made Bibbo Babowski, like they gave him something. And Bibbo has one of my favorite interactions in a comic book ever. After Superman dies in the death of Superman, they have like, I thought like the book would end, like next month. No, they had the Superman book, and they had Action Comics, and they had a whole bunch of others. I'm like, holy fuck, what's going to happen? So they actually followed around like people that were affected by Superman, like what's Lois doing, what's Jimmy doing, what's Perry doing, what his parents are doing. They had one with Bibbo Babowski. And Bibbo, he had opened up a diner in a rough part of town, right? And Clark and Lois would always eat there. And Superman, he had pictures of him and Superman all over the place because like Clark liked the fact that Bibbo turned his life around, right? And it was crazy because he's like, the world needs a Superman. I'm gonna be more like Superman, right? So, and this place is down by the docks because he's a sailor. For some reason, they give no context to this. There's an old woman who is like so down on her luck, and she has a bag of puppies. Okay. Just a bag of puppies, and she can't take care of these puppies anymore. And Bibbo sees her on the docks, and she just throws the bag of puppies into the ocean. And Bibbo jumps into the ocean and tries to save him, but he can only save one. So the other puppies die, and she just is out of there, and he saves one puppy from dying. I was like, what in the fuck? Why is this happening?
I hate women even more now when you said that.
And she is an old lady, just threw a bag of puppies into the ocean. And that's 100% true. You can go look it up.
So after that, Bruce, Waylon tells Bruce, hey, I want you to train me. And he was like, why? Because you're my best friend.
Yeah. So he's like, he's getting back into the fight game, and Bibbo's like this unbeatable guy, and he's like, I need my boy there to train me because we're best friends. And he's like, yeah, okay, cool. Got it.
And he's like, wait, is that actual money? Now, like he was just walking in on Bruce banging Selene. They just saw the money.
Well, that's the thing. Here's the thing, though. They were banging on a bunch of money. It would lead you to believe, was Bruce like committing crimes?
Or was he always secretly rich and never told them?
No, he wasn't.
You're right. Yeah, he's a city employee. So he's not rich.
No. So what was he doing? How did he get that money?
Maybe
especially with Selena.
He was pimping her out on OnlyFans.
There's the stupid I was looking for.
Maybe she's an OnlyFans mom in this universe. Okay. Jokes aside. So after they devised that plan of getting Bruce into Arkham, Bruce and Alfred had this. So this is what we were talking about earlier in this episode of the MSK show. You guys haven't seen this, obviously, if you're in the video form, but we're having this conversation right now because it's important to the book, which is Alfred essentially knew something going into what Bruce is going to do, but didn't tell Bruce this. And we were talking before this video, and we're like, doesn't that create some weird dynamic where you're
right? Yeah, he tells him, he's about to tell him something, and he's like, "Hey, man, you all right?" And Bruce is like, "Yeah, I'm good." He's like, "Listen, kid," and he goes, "What is it? I need to go." He's like, "Nothing. I just, good luck." He said, "Thanks." So Alfred knows some things about what is actually in the Ark, right? But there's also a place that is under the Ark, and he knows about that. And that's the major problem there. Yeah, so, and this is not a problem with the book itself, nor the series, but Alfred in this series has been trying to basically, I'm not saying cozy up to Bruce, but I've been trying to be like more friendly with him, trying to be more of an ally. And you knew this going in, but you don't tell him. And that's like, I think that's just kind of fucked up in general. It's like, you know this information. We're going over this place, and it's you don't tell me. So here's the thing, though. I don't think he thought that he would find that particular place because, if you remember, that wasn't supposed to exist. And he was like, Alfred was telling him, "No, dude, you're not." Like when he's in the pipe to go, that he's like, "No, you're still like so many yards away." And he's like, "No, I'm seeing it with my own eyes." So let's just get to that part. So
yeah, so after that, Bruce finds his way right here, and Alfred monologues to a point where basically,
well, he's staying in contact with them, like telling them where to go.
Yeah.
Because they go in through like, underground, and he has to swim, and he has to go to this particular pipe and saw through, get in so he can get in undetected.
Mhm.
But Bruce is like, basically like, he's like, I'm here. He's like, all right, I'm nearing my entry point. And Alfred's like, no, that can't be right. Not yet.
Yes.
You're too low. He's like,
Mhm.
I can see the lights, Pennyworth. He's like, kid, I'm telling you, according to the blueprints, you're still at least 100 meters beneath the prison.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
Bruce,
Yeah.
you see a grate, and Bruce is looking through the grate, and he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, what was it, Bruce? He's like, what are you looking
The
at?
real Arkham?
He's like, the real Arc M. And whenever they show it, he's standing up on this pipe, and there is a whole facility.
It's like a whole
below
like,
the actual facility. Yes.
There's like a whole, looks like a complete underground city almost, essentially. But it was beautiful. It's beautifully drawn to get you into that immersion of how deep and far Bruce is actually in going through this. And so Bruce loses contact with Alfred, and this is the part we were talking about just a second ago with me and you, where Alfred says you should have talked to him. He's a monologue. This is his head, where he says you should have talked to him because you've been right there where he is now. You know what it's like to think you can save them, the ones you care about, your brothers in arms, only to find out you can't. Then you get a cameo of a villain right here. Is that Vandal Savage? Is that Ra's al Ghul?
Where?
Right here, where he was monologuing about like giving the interpretation of the villains coming up, but that you can't save from your brothers in arms.
Here's the thing. It looks like this is very bright in here, but it's not.
You're fine. You're good.
And
you're good.
when I'm looking at the comics, I'm actually using my phone light down here.
You're fine. You're good.
And I don't have that could be Slade. Maybe it might be Raish. It might be. I'm not sure.
I was thinking Vandal Savage, Slade, or Raish. Those were the three I was thinking of.
I don't know if Vandal or Raish has a eye patch. Because I don't remember him having an eye patch.
He never had one, so it might be right.
I'm saying I don't remember him having an eye patch in Absolute Superman.
It might be Deathstroke. So
it could be. I might have to.
So as
Sorry
Alfred is
for the glare here, but
you're good. So as Alfred is monologuing this to himself, because he knew this stuff before Bruce went down this far, he even says, "Even now, you remember what it's like to have that faith, to believe the fight is a series of battles, campaigns of strategy, or geography, something quantifiable, because you don't understand, yet you don't see you've crossed over, that this isn't a war anymore, but it's the war, the one behind the others." And he gives there's this picture shown of Bane or what he looks like. So he has these cards too. Or these files.
He knows because he's been the whole big thing from the first issue, the guy that he had been following for 5 years was the Joker. And he knows about the network of people that he has. So he probably knows all of the inner workings of the guys that he has hired. That's why he knew, like, hey, this is no good. This is not somewhere where you want to go. Because one, if he feels that he can't even do it, right? And he's the one that's the tactician. He's the one that's kind of like our Bruce, but without the, going after the bad guys as much as we would see Batman do it. It's more like he's like, this is fucked. Like if I can't do this, you definitely can't get in there. So, and if you do, you're probably not coming out.
Yeah, and Bruce hasn't realized yet that he has lost contact with Alfred up until this moment where he's like, damn it, Pennyworth, come in. I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. And then Alfred is still monologuing where he says, for the first time, I hear fear in his voice. No, I'm not there. No one is ever there with you in this moment. You're alone. You and the monster.
Yeah. So basically when he's saying that,
is that Man-Bat right there?
Well, that's the thing. He's walking through these corridors and he's like, he doesn't know what he's looking at, right?
Yeah.
He walks up to one of these window, like it's like a window, and in there is the skeleton of a man who has full bat features, like he's got bat bones like in the wings and everything. It's got to be Man-Bat. It has or a version of him. Yes, there's a lot of different,
or it might be the wife, because they play with that concept before. So
yes.
And then Bane just says hello and he just kicks him. This is the part where it gets all fucked. So Bane kicks him, and then Batman tries to attack him.
And Bess is like, Bane's like, go on, it's okay, go ahead, you can try to hurt me, go ahead. Do your little thing.
It's
that
like
you need to
Muay
do.
Thai. That's nice. Then he just uses his 2 fingers under Bruce's elbow, and Bruce's arm just stops working. He's like, "It's all right. Focus. You have another arm." Does it again. Now Bruce doesn't have access to his arms because you I don't know if you've ever did this before in fighting or like certain types of martial arts where if you actually do that at a certain point, you can actually turn off someone's limbs,
no,
right? Or not that point.
I don't know if that's a thing, right? Now you can do things to like people's deltoids and like stuff like that
temporarily, yeah.
But you're not. There's no like death touch or like like. I'm sure there's things that you could do with nerves, but you're not just gonna be able to touch someone and and they're no. But like it works for the book. It works for the book because it shows you that this guy, Bruce, is full out trying to kick this guy's ass. And we've seen Bruce do nothing but kick people's asses. He's gotten his ass beat, but and this dude's just like boof. Boom.
Yeah, and that's what
it's like done for him.
And that's what I've always liked about Bane, even from his first introduction comic book wise, is because it shows that Bane is not just a match like tactitional wise. It shows he's a match physically. Because that's what Batman usually has over his villains is like the physical aspect. But when he meets his physical match, it's now a challenge. And that was really cool to see because he says, "Look up to me now." And then he stops both of Bruce's legs from working.
Yep.
And he's like, "Is that all you got? Come on. I only need one leg to kick your ass." Juiced up, Bruce says. He says, "Juiced up, friend. I haven't used this stuff yet. But if you want to see what it does," and then he just starts... It
starts growing, and it's so crazy. Bruce's face that they show, he's like,
and it goes to show you just how strong this guy is as an adversary for Batman. When he literally was like, "The juice wasn't me beating you up. That was just my overall strength." What a freaking nature.
Okay, so we know how big Batman is, right? So he is 6'9", 420 pounds.
Yes.
And when you see after Bane is all juiced up, the last panel is this. Look how big Bane is. He is a monster. And it's fantastic.
Bane's introduction was so good because they didn't even say his name in the beginning part of the book at all. The 2 people that were starting that war or having that treaty to end a war that was going to happen never mentioned his name. He just called me Bane. Welcome to your new home. Now let's get you prepped for surgery. Oh God, he has no access to his arms or legs. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah,
and it gets awful. It gets awful, guys. The next, it's a feeling of dread that happens because we've never, like, as bad as Bane beat Batman in the first time, like in Nightfall, this is completely different. This is visceral, and like, it's so fucked up what happens next. It's so fucked up, dude.
Good Lord. Like, man, Batman in that original the Nightfall, he put up a better fight that time around against Bane. This one, you just got KO'd. And
he never fucks Bane up, like, at all. They fight a bunch. And he beats his ass every single time.
God.
Like, and I'm talking like bad.
Yeah, because like, Nightfall, the story where like he broke out the villains to weaken Batman, and then he figured out who he was, and he broke into his house and all that shit. This one, it was so different. He just KO'd him in like essentially 2 seconds.
Yeah.
No need to whittle him down. He was just whittled down because I think Bruce got to a point where he was always beating people up, like the villains and the criminals, because he has that physical stature. But when he met someone on that same level, he didn't know how to deal with it.
Well, and that and the fact of he still, even if he would have been able to be the best, he would not have been able to beat. It's so when you read the next book, right?
Yeah.
And they parallel the story because they get a lot into the Wayland story of him fighting Bibbo, right? Catwoman is telling Bruce, like, are you going to tell him, like, you've been training with him this whole time? Like, he can't beat Bibbo. He can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, how do I tell him that? He's like, my best friend. Like, of course I know he can't win. And he's like, so it parallels with what's going on with Bruce now. And that's why Snyder's story, it's so perfect, dude. Like, it's some of the best Bane writing that I've ever seen. Like, he fully gets the character, but he also knows how to tell the story through the narrative of what happened in Bruce's life to parallel what's happening to him now. And I'm telling you, like, because I had stopped reading Absolute Batman. Like, I was getting the issues, but I had stopped reading because I was reading so much other stuff. I sat down before I did an episode with Jared when we talked about the Absolute Universe as a whole the first year. I had to sit down and I read a whole bunch of stuff at once. And I finished up to Absolute Wonder Woman. I finished that, which got really, really good, like really good. And I had already been up to date on Absolute Superman, but I read the Absolute Batman issues 10, 11, and 12.
Because
And
this
man,
arc
I was
ends
like,
on 13, right?
holy shit. I don't know if it's over. So they do move on to Catwoman, but I don't think
I'm pretty
that
sure I saw Snyder tweet.
Bane
I think he
is
said
done.
the Bane arc ends issues 9 through 13. I'm pretty
So
sure.
here's the thing. I don't know. That might be like the story that they're telling right then and there with him,
True,
but I
yeah.
don't believe that Bane is done.
Oh, no way. No way.
Just
Yeah.
I'm saying that story, like you'll have to see.
Also today, if you guys are going to watch this video later on, all the way through, they also announced they're going to be doing Robin. Nick Dragotta announced they're doing Robin eventually in this series. So
Yeah.
I'd imagine he comes in like issue 16, 17 in that area, actually. But yeah, do you have any final thoughts and opinions on Absolute Batman issue 9 that you want to say before we head out?
I think it's fantastic and it's definitely worth reading. And it's been such a fun read. And this is what I said. Like some people are like, like that. Can this hold up? Yes, it 100% can. They can still continue this. Like at New York Comic Con when Marvel's like canceling their, Ultimate Universe, DC's like, we have no intention of stopping Absolute, and they're taking their time with it. Like if this would have been a couple years ago, like this shit would have already been over and they would have crossed over already, and it would have been the fact that they're taking their time and the editorial people are staying out of the way because they gave full control to Scott Snyder. He's the guy who's the archetype of this whole universe, and they're letting the stories be told. And even in Superman, when Superman in Superman 28, it might have been 28 or 20, something like that, through like whatever 31 they are now. Like he went into the Absolute Universe. He went up against the Absolute Legion and he got Booster Gold, right? Out. And even that, like they didn't cross over with each other. They held off on that.
Yeah.
So like the fact that that's happening is so awesome, because I just have a feeling whenever Snyder does the full crossover, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fantastic because it feels like they're literally taking their time, because this was already a year, and Dawn of DC only lasted the year. So like went into absolute power. So the fact that this is trailed off from that is phenomenal. I think. I think it's been a lot of fun, and everybody's like, well, I wish they could just do this in the regular universe. And it's like, well, that would be cool, right? That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But why can't you just be happy that there's good books right now? Like,
I agree with you on the thing you just said before that, where like I like that they're taking the time with not, because I know everyone, because like when it's this good, people would like the crossovers. I like the anticipation building up to it makes it a lot more better. That you don't just get it instantly. Like I wouldn't want them crossing over instantly. That would just be like, that's like one of those fan servicey things that has no bearing on it and no story element to it outside of, oh, it's cool to just see that guy interact with that guy. But like, is that going to make for a good story?
It's they have to go through more for them to cross over. And like, because those people like Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder, they haven't even met Darkseid yet. And the fact that they've been holding Darkseid back,
like this universe is Darkseid,
crazy. Well, no, there is only one Darkseid.
It's the one from KO. That's the one I'm thinking about.
It's
that
not. Here's the thing, though. There is only one Darkseid. Period.
Yes.
There is no other dark. That Darkseid that's in KO is the Darkseid that created the Absolute Universe. There is no multiverse Darkseid. Darkseid and Highfather are the only people that do not have variants. They are the singular.
Do you think eventually they would have them split like a Darkseid for this universe and keep the one for the main?
No. God, I hope not. That would be stupid. They've never done it before. No, they've never done it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
there's
only ever been one. Yeah, you're right. There's only ever been one Darkseid that I know. So
no, there's only one. There's only ever been one. Same with Highfather. They've explained that. Like just like how Marvel uses the one above all. Like he's been in a bunch of different books. Like the Presence has only been in like 3 panels.
True.
And he's explained that, like like that the Darkseid is a force of nature that there is only one of. Same with Highfather.
I will say my final thoughts and opinions on Absolute Batman issue 9. Very, very good book. The biggest highlights from the book, in my opinion, is when Bruce gets into the underneath the Arkham, like you mentioned in the review, like the suspense of it, the thrilling aspect, the horror element, all coming together. Oh, so good. When you get to that point of the book, and it's just like, well, he's just the only guy here. He's might be pretty fucked. It just all hits you, and you're like, damn, this is what really makes a good book, because a lot of comic books don't give you all of this in one book, and this being in the book, the way it's all set up, dialogue, oh my god, series is so good. You guys have no idea what you're missing out if you're not reading this currently, and that is my final thoughts opinion on the book. I really, really enjoyed it. Can't wait to review Absolute Batman issue 9 next week. So thank you guys for checking out
10.
this. Yes, we will be reviewing Absolute Batman issue 10 next week.
Orange is correct. The versions that we see are all projected, because they did do the all powerful dark side, the one dark side. Like if dark side, if you were to actually fight actual dark side, the actual one, like he's way too strong for anything like that.
Yeah.
And I think he's come out a couple of times. One was after they exchanged Orion and Scott free. After that, when Granny Goodness put Mr. Miracle in the, what was that called? The something trap. I can't remember. He came and met with Allfather in this like realm between realms, and they talked, and because Allfather was like, oh, glad that you actually showed up, Euxas. However, Euxas.
Yes.
However you say his name.
Right.
And he was like, well, I wouldn't miss this for you or something. But like, it's a bunch of avatars that he projects. But there's only one dark side.
And I hope it stays that way. And I hope you guys...
It will. It will.
Also, I recommend go and buy the Absolute Batman trade paperback or hardcover. It covers the first 6 issues. And then if you want to read where it's at currently right now, you can buy the single issues or just wait until the next trade comes out. But yes, I do highly recommend this series. And just want to say thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload brand new video or go live. I'm MSK, aka Master Swagking, and we're gonna be signing out, guys. See you guys later. Goodbye. Peace.
Later.
Wow. Just a drop. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So when people say that Darkseid is a Justice League level threat, I mean a little bit more than that. Pretty much the entire
actual Darkseid, like the actual. No, it's.
I think people mean like the Darkseid that they just see with the armor and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
Even that one is OP as fuck. Even just that Darkseid is insanely strong.
Yeah. Yes.
Like that Darkseid isn't it true he can just beat up Superman just because he's just that strong? Like that's pretty fucking powerful. You just beat him up.
They've different levels of Darkseid. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so Steppenwolf is his uncle, right?
Steppenwolf is he's one of his minions. I know that.
Yeah, isn't there some storylines where he's his uncle or something? Like he's related by family or some shit?
I'd have to look that up because I don't
remember. They might have changed it. Because Kryptonite. Orion is his brother or son?
No,
right?
Orion is his adopted son.
Okay, you're right.
No, Orion is his real son.
Okay.
And Scott Free is the one that they traded.
Okay, God. Yeah, Darkseid's backstory is so fascinating. It is really, really cool. I hope they do that eventually in a movie at some point. Like Ava DuVernay was supposed to do New Gods or something like that.
So it says he's his uncle. Yeah.
Yeah, they need, because I think Darkseid, the story with Apocalypse is so cool. I think they should eventually do that. That is an awesome story. You're fine, man. You're good. So we're gonna wrap it up here. I gotta get to doing some stuff before I head out.
You gotta go talk to Jim about Felipe.
Go Jim tonight? Probably.
Laps,
Laps, I DM'd you some goofed stream friend invite link later. Street Fighter 6 is installed. Yeah, I mean if he gives me Street Fighter 6, I'll play it. I don't care. I'll do it. Wait, hold on. I don't even have you on Steam as a friend. What is your name on Steam? Let me friend you.
On Steam?
I think you have to be friends with someone.
It might be. I can't remember what my Steam name is.
Yeah, to give something, I would have to have you as a friend, I think.
I mean, I mostly play on PlayStation, but I mean, it's cross compatible. So like, We can play.
Add a friend.
I don't know if it's Laps Comic Fan. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I'll drop you. Do I send you the friend code or the friend link?
It doesn't matter because
Okay.
I'll check everything tomorrow or Monday.
I'll just drop you.
Tomorrow's football day, so I don't do anything on Sunday except watch football.
Yeah.
Monday I'll check everything.
I'll drop you the friend code in the Twitter DMs.
Okay.
And if you need the other link, I'll just send you that when you ask for it.
Yeah, we'll meet up. You can hit me up on Discord and stuff like that, and we can settle all that.
So,
I'll get everything squared away.
Do you have anything planned coming up that you would like to let the audience know about?
Yeah, since I have this week off, I'll probably put out my videos. There's a couple that I have, and Friday is the last panel day. And that'll be fun.
Any guests this week, or just gonna be you and Gray?
No, I think it's like 5 of us.
Okay, hell yeah.
You're more than welcome to come if you don't act like a retard.
I am so it would have to be planned. You know how busy I am. Very busy Friday.
Jesus Christ, dude! It would have to be planned.
Good
you
Lord.
act like your schedule is so demanding.
But you
stream 9 million times a day. Like you could just not stream one of those streams.
I was thinking about maybe taking a week off, maybe toward the end of the year.
That'll never happen.
That's true. That is true. It's like I get bored so quickly. It's like I've already did what I need to do during the day. It's like, I might as well just stream. There's nothing else really to do, But okay, so you have main channel. You're releasing some videos. Panel at the end of the week. Anything else? That's it.
There's usually I do 2 panels a week. I'm not sure what the comic book one will be.
Okay.
Not sure.
And as you guys know, for myself, I'll probably stream later on tonight because I have to finish watching some of the League of Legends games because the World Championship is going on right now, so I need to binge the rest of those games. I might stream Master Duel. Maybe I might play 2KXO. I don't know yet. I'll have to see what I'm doing later on tonight. But yes, it's always great doing the show. Next week, this gruesome sequel issue. I can't wait to read it because Bruce is
gonna be fun.
Yeah, so he's pretty. God damn it,
he's fucked.
But I love this.
Yeah, we'll definitely play some games. It'll be a lot of fun. What you do is just play other shit you want to play on Steam. No, I'll play. I have Steam and I played games on there. It's just usually I'm not down here. This is where my computer stuff is. I mean, I just have to bring my keyboard and mouse upstairs because my computer is hooked up to all the TVs in the house. So like I'll just have to,
You're good.
We'll figure it out. We'll play. We'll figure stuff out. I don't mind playing on Steam. It doesn't matter.
All right. So thank you guys for checking out.
We'll figure it out. We'll talk.
Thank you guys for checking out this episode of the MSK Show, and